give me some kind of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, just show me that you're mine, girl. Oh, yeah.
What's up? Just another day. Another day for this working man. Working man. I don't know. Yesterday was Monday. My boss called. He goes, I was so relieved to see your van this morning. I was like, why is that? He goes, oh, I just thought after a week of this shit, you'd say, fuck this or something. I don't know if he used that many curse words. But he was scared that I would call it quits after my first week. I'm like, hell no, man. He goes, I'm in it. I'm like, I bought a new phone. I didn't buy a new phone. I activated the phone. I bought new $27 shirts and new pants and activated the phone. I ain't going nowheres, man. Not at least till I get that money back. Shoot. But no, I'm really I'm invested in this job and in the company, and I'm fully committed. I told him I'm not going anywhere. I says I'm here to work. My job is to make his job easier. And that's what I intend to do. I don't know, it's just weird having responsibilities and challenges, and so have a maintenance program that needs work and needs improvement. I have employees, I want to call them troops because I've been in the military so long, but I have employees that need guidance. They're not dumb or incompetent or anything. They just need leadership. And I need to continue to build this team. I've been doing interviews and well, that's it so far. I had a good interview today. On the phone interview, I'll call it a meeting. I meet a guy tomorrow. This other guy is happy that I'll meet him on Sunday. Yeah, it's my day off, but he works. And he doesn't want to take a day off work from his fairly new employer. He doesn't want motherfuckers getting suspicious. Just give me some kind of something. So my Dometic cooler, or refrigerator, it's pretty cool. But here's another thing. I get free meals. I get discounted meals, but I get bumped up to free meals starting tomorrow or something. So I get free meals at work, and I don't have an opportunity to cook right now, which I never cook in Boulder or in this part of the country anyways, unless I'm camping. So I haven't cooked a meal, and I haven't done anything but cool water, because my meals are provided, and then I got my, this sounds weird, I got my nuts under the seat. No, seriously. I got nuts under the seat. So I'll get my comp meal, and I'll eat some nuts, drink some cold water, and then maybe I'll eat something later in the evening. Maybe I won't. Today I did. Today I had a bunch of fruit. I was hungry. Trained yesterday. Training. So this sucker, I put 6 liters of water in there, warm water, and it sucked it all down. My battery here. And then we had two cloudy days in a row or something, and I couldn't catch up. I couldn't charge this battery. So I got out the old cigarette lighter charger, plugged it in. Man, that's a lot of watts. The alternator puts out a bunch of juice, twice as much as my solar panel does, sometimes 4 times as much. And I was able to catch up. Then I've been parking out in the sun at work all day long. A little bit more sun the past few days. So it's not as bad right now. I got one flashing bar right now, but I'm not putting out any juice. The refrigerator is satisfied, so it's not running. It doesn't run at all. When it runs, it cranks up to 45 watts per hour. Is that per hour? I think it's per hour. I can show you. Oh, I cut my hair. My neck's not as hairy. Anyways, so work. Is work going to affect my whole life? Is other things going to improve because I work? Is my social life going to improve because I work? Very possibly, because I'll be more likely to ask girls out on a date. It's funny, I worked with a coach very briefly, and the coach was like, so what do you want? Well, I'd like more money. And why is that? I don't know. I just want to be able to date, to afford to take girls on a date. And so, you know, if you ever know, you know anything about coaching, you just keep asking questions. Oh, why do you want to do that? It's like, oh, because I don't want to be alone. I'm tired of being alone. I'm talking to myself, just talking out loud, working things out as I talk. Don't mind me. So, well, she ended up saying, so what you're saying is the reason you want more money is so you can take girls out on dates. I was like, well, other reasons too. She's like what? She says, that's the first thing you said, the first thing that came to mind. And so it's the first thing that comes to mind when I think about it, like, what can I do? Like, I made my budget today. It's the first. I'm like, entertainment. Bumped it up a little bit. I make some extra money. Let's bump up my entertainment fund. Let's take some women out to dinner. Let's go to putt-putt golf. I won't really go to putt-putt golf. I just said that right now. I never done first dates. Not a lot, anyways. Like, ooh, it's a fun first date. I just want to see if you're crazy. Let's go have coffee. Because that way I'm only out $2.75 if you're crazy. If you're cool, then let's go to dinner. Let's go get some drinks. A drink. I meant a drink. Let's go for a walk. That's a good date, is a walk. Because then you can really see if you have something to offer each other. So I drove to Boulder today, hoping my climbing partner would meet me, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. But still, it's a nice drive. I mean, it's an hour, and so probably maybe the last 15 minutes are stuck in Boulder traffic. Maybe 15 minutes, depending on where you're going in Boulder. But the commute isn't bad. You drive through the mountains. I may crash here tonight, or I may go down to Golden. I slept in Golden last night. I don't know about the parking lot. I don't have permission. The good news is, let's talk more about my job. The good news is I met the owner yesterday. He kind of told me some things he was expecting. Not a whole lot. And this is what he did. I don't know if he knows he did this or not, but he talked about me. He asked me he didn't necessarily ask me, but he got out of me what my goals are. And one of the things he asked me is if I found a place to live yet. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna find a place to live. He said, I have a goal. I want to buy a piece of land on some water. That's gonna take cash, and I don't have any now, so I'm gonna need some cash. So I'm gonna need to save. So I've been living in my van for a long time. I'll continue to do so. My only concern is a place to park. I guess I'll park here. I own that over there, and then don't forget the casino down there. And that's a huge parking lot. I go, oh man, you're right. It is. I didn't think about that. So the town I work in is very small, very, 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 very small town, and next to it is a very, very, very small town. I'm not sure which is smaller. Um, Black Hawk in Central City. I work in Central City. There's a Black Hawk. These are 2 of the 3 cities in Colorado that are authorized to have casinos. 2 of the 3 are right next to each other. Black Hawk and Central City. So he's like, "Oh yeah, park here or park down there, or don't worry about it." I told him. He's like, "Oh, park in the parking garage." I'm like, "Oh, it's cool. That would be cool, but I can't fit." He's like, "Oh, so he's very cool." The other thing he's talked about, he's like, "What do you do?" I go, "Well, I eat out a lot." He goes, "Well, you have a discount here, you know." I go, "Yeah." I go, "But I heard, and it's not a big deal, but I've heard that managers are given unlimited comps." He's, "Oh yeah, yeah." I go, "That'd be great, because my biggest expense is food, and if I have unlimited," he's like, "Oh, consider it done." Consider it done. I like to say that, consider it done, or I like to say on it. On it. Send me, can somebody come take the thing from the this and that? On it. Consider it done. Anyways, so what he did was, I don't know if he knows he did that, if it was in his intent, but this is good practice. Like, this is what I need to do, and I want to do with my guys. What are they trying to achieve? How can I help them achieve that, right? And he did this. I don't know if he knew he's doing it or not. That's what he did. I'm like, cool. He took in consideration that I'm trying to save money so I can buy land. And so he made an offer to help me achieve that by comping my meals. He said, "Don't get steak. Don't get steak or anything like that." Oh, that's all I eat is steak. Guess I'll get hamburgers. Bunless burgers. And I'm still kind of in shock. Like, it's a little hard. It's tough trying to keep everything in here. Like, there's a ton of lists, a ton of people requesting stuff, a ton of things I got to try and organize. I got to try and get a maintenance program going. I got to try and get a work order system going. I got to try and make the employees happy. I got to be like liaison, like mediator between my boss and the employees, my employees. I think when I owned the company, it was cool to call them my employees. I could call them my team, my troops. Just the first thing that comes to mind is saying troops. My troops. Anyways, I'm gonna go on here. I'm gonna get on the computer. I'm gonna try and write. It has taken what does I want to say? Writing has, my time spent writing has declined since working. One of the reasons is I just get exhausted. And my commute, and then being exhausted. Which, yesterday I stopped and took a nap. I pulled over on the side of the road, a mountain next to a creek, and took a nap. And then I went to bed at a fairly decent time. And today I feel pretty good. So I think going to bed, not watching so much Netflix, and going to bed is what I am in need of doing. Catching up on sleep. I'll get used to the physical demand. No, it's not too terribly physically demanding, but it is more of a demand on my body than I'm used to. So, 8 hours on my feet, and then also, you may not know this or not, believe it or not, but using your brain requires a lot more energy than actual physical movement. So I get drained, I get exhausted, and that'll come. I'll get used to that in time, and then I'll be back at it. Trained yesterday, hit the gym, did some deadlifts and some pull-ups and some dips, hit the rowing, hit the row, what's the name? What is it? I have a few seconds left. I forgot the name of the rower. Anyways, that's it, folks. I'm out. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.